Hey, yo, gravitation with observation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. We disagree, move on, but we can still stand strong. Hey, I'm rocking with y'all, man, and y'all rocking with me. I love it, bro. You feel me? I love it. The feedback that I'm getting the last couple of videos that you feel me, y'all been on. You feel me? Y'all been commenting, but y'all ain't been hitting them likes, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button. But this video we gonna get into, man. Quick little story, right? This is Lil Wayne. I feel like dying. Now, before I start this video, before this video commence, I'm not encouraging this at all. You know what I'm saying? If you got a young one, you feel me, a youngster out there, the youth that's watching this, bro, I'm just breaking down certain elements of the song, just in case you wasn't aware. Because you know Wayne is a metaphor rapper. And I already did my research on it. I haven't seen nobody break it down like how I'm finna break it down, trust me. You know what I'm saying? And when this song came out, I was in college. That's another thing too, bro. All the singers out there that's graduating, please leave from your hometown. I'm not saying go too far. I'm not saying go out of state, but just get away from home. You get what I'm saying? Trust me. You want the experience. You don't want to stay in the same vicinity, especially if you know that's holding you back. You get what I'm saying? Trust me. Get out of your comfort zone. Gravity with the observation. I mean, gravitation with the observation. Just told y'all that. But anyways, like I say, man, let's go ahead and get to the song. I know y'all tired of me whooping and whopping. You feel me? But I Feel Like Dying by Lil Wayne, 2007. Once again, I'm not encouraging nobody to use drugs or try to be on this song, try to get high to this song. No, I'm not. I'm just breaking it down. Let's go.
Got smoke coming from my seats. I can play basketball with the moon. I got the whole world at my feet. Playing touch football on marijuana streets or in a marijuana field. You are so beneath my cleats. Get high, so high that I feel like lying. Down in a cigar, roll me up and smoke me, cause
Real quick, right? One thing about Wayne, I love Wayne. All BS aside, bro, I love Wayne. Like, Wayne helped me get through a lot in my life. Like, bro, I feel like his albums is like my life. Like, it's crazy. Like, each grade that I go to, I remember because our album probably came out or a mixtape came out that year. I'm talking about even going back from the block aside. But one thing about Wayne that I felt like during that time from like 06 to like 10. I mean, his run was way longer than that, but I just felt like his stuff was calculated by the masses. I could be wrong, but I felt like Wayne was being Wayne. However you want to say he was, you know, with his controlled substance, with his habits or whatever, I felt like he was being him, but the masses knew what they was doing by putting Wayne on that pedestal. Not saying he's not a great artist at all. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is they knew that if everybody walk with Wayne and what Wayne is doing, eventually everybody will start to, I mean, like I say, now you see it, you feel me? Everybody got the double cups. They got a cup in a video. It's like almost like a rapper kit nowadays, you feel me? You gotta have the cup, you feel me, with the you feel me, with the smoke going. It's like it goes hand in hand. But let's get back to it though. And real quick, I'm sorry, I should have been, man, I should have been, got into this. You know, that's why you say you don't do drugs, because that's how he actually feels. He's basically talking about withdrawals. We don't have the drugs no more. It's not so much, oh, okay, it's not fun that you want it. No, he said now with the body, it's dependency. It felt like death now. That's what he's saying. So whatever he was taking, it feels like death now that he don't have it. So that's why you should never touch it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool for a minute. Like, oh, yeah, you having a good time, you know, weekend. But then sometimes weekend turn into weekdays. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes weekdays turn into days. And sometimes days, hours, seconds, minutes. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he mean. He having the withdrawals where he's sick. He's throwing up. That's what he mean. That's where he felt like dying. Let's get back into it.
Swimming laps around a bottle of Louis XIII. Jumping off of a mountain into a sea of codeine.
He say, swimming laps around a bottle of Louis XIII. If anybody know, Louis XIII is an expensive drink. You feel me? Expensive alcohol beverage. I remember going to the club one time in the Bay Area, and I never forget this. I think it was in Oakland, if I'm not mistaken. Caribbean Sea or something like that. Oh, it doesn't matter. But anyways, I remember somebody offering me a drink, right? Like, you want a shot? I'm like, cool. Cool individual, you feel me? Well, older white gentleman, cool. He had his own businesses and everything. And I was like, oh, yeah, no problem. Before the shot came, right, I guess I would just ask, because I'm like, man, how much is those shots? He was like 230. I damn near almost, like, huh? For one shot? Yes. Louis XIII is a very expensive drink, just to let y'all know. With the drink, right, he says, jumping off of a mountain into a seat of codeine. That means that he was skiing. You know what I'm saying? He was skiing, right? But he was skiing so much to the top, meaning he was hitting rails of lines. He was skiing so much to the top that he had to jump into a seat of codeine. That means that bring him back down. Like I said, I'm just breaking it down. I'm not encouraging anybody to do this. I'm just breaking it down. Let's keep going.
I'm at the top of the top, but still I climb. And if I should ever fall, the ground will then turn to wine.
He said, I'm at the top of the top, but still I climb. And if I should ever fall, then the ground should turn to wine. He's saying he's at the top of the top, meaning that he's still skiing. He's still going up there. You get what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing. And if he should ever fall, the ground will turn to wine. That means that he's on so much grapes, right? Grape at the time is, you know, that was a marijuana that they have, you know, perp, kush, grapes, you know. He said that he owns so much grapes that if he fall, the ground will turn into wine. Pop. Pop. How you think you make wine? You know what I'm saying? With the grapes.
Then I feel like frying. Then
I feel like frying. Then I feel like frying LSD. You know what I'm saying? Off the acid. Wayne was cold, but you know what's crazy though? The reason, like I say, why I'm doing this video, I'm just going back. Like I say, this came out in 07. I was in school during this time. We was just, that's why I get it now. Like, bro, you just listen to these, because wasn't touching none of this stuff that he was talking about, right? At the time. Was still, I'm over here telling on myself. But wasn't touching none of that stuff, you feel me, during that time. So, to hear it now that I'm older and I went through life, is like, oh man, Wayne was on one, you feel me? But when the music's so good, you're not really paying, you know, you really don't pay attention. Some people worship this stuff, don't get me wrong. I get it, but now it's like, okay, now I get it. You feel me? And mind you, I'm not confirming this information with anybody. It's just me. Like I said, this is just my reaction. But let's keep it going though.
Prisoner locked up behind Xanax bars. I have just boarded a plane without a pilot, and violets are blue, roses are red, daisies are yellow, the flowers are dead. Wish I can give you this feeling I feel like buying. And if my dealer don't have
quick, right? I remember MySpace back then before Facebook. We was still on MySpace for a minute before we actually was on Facebook like that. But I remember on MySpace, I had a bottle of promethazine and codeine on my page. And I remember my pops got at me like, bro, you feel me? Like, like I was trying to get him to listen to the Wayne stuff. And I think he can kind of see like the energy shift in me. Like, he like, what's going on? Like, what are you listening to? Like, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? Because he wasn't with it. And I'm like, damn, like, why you feel me? Why you don't like the music? And I think in a sense, he was more so embarrassed, like, like, damn, what the hell is my son doing? Because they don't understand that, bro. Opioids, like, it's been around, but that's like my generation. You know what I'm saying? Of course it's been around, like, with heroin and even before then. You get what I'm saying? Like, with the, I can't even think of them right now, but just like the Red Devils or whatever, or the Four Doors, wherever, the stuff that I'm trying to say. But, you could just tell, like, all it was marijuana. That's it. You feel me? Marijuana. And believe it or not, I think in the 80s, like, some teenagers was, you feel me, smoking Primos or Woolies, whatever they call them out there. But anyways, long story short, now that I'm older, I get it now with my son when he listens to certain things. You feel me? And I'm looking at him like, hold up, wait, time out. Because I didn't understand it back then when, you feel me, when I was a kid or, a young adult. You feel me? So now that I'm older, it's like, oh, okay, I get it now. Like how powerful music is. Like music is very powerful. Very, very powerful. Like I said it on my Instagram, like movies and music, right? Movies, you can be very influenced by it. But it's a long stretch. The average movie is probably about like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? With a song, it's probably 3 to 4 minutes. It's even lesser than that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So that being on repeat, you feel me? Who you think is winning more? You can watch movies back to back too, but that being on repeat is like, so I get it. But like I said, man, Wayne, I just had to break it down because now that I'm older and I'm thinking like, wait a minute, and I know Wayne more. Nowadays people could just go on, like especially rappers, they could just go in the booth and just tell you, hey, I'm snorting cocaine and I'm sipping lean. You feel me? But they not gonna hit you like Wayne. At least when I'm snorting cocaine, I'm sipping lean, and I'm blowing on trees. Wayne gonna say, I'm in the marijuana field, you feel me, with the football cleats. Like, he gonna have you thinking. Like I say, jumping off of a mountain into a seat of codeine. Nigga, how did you get where did the mountain come from? Oh, you on that mountain? Oh, okay, into a seat of codeine. What is the code? The slow, you feel me? I ain't trying to make it seem like it's history 101. But metaphorically, that's why I just respect Wayne. I'm not saying that this is the most positive song. I'm not saying that. But once again, Wayne was like, 24 at the time? He was still learning. And Wayne was just being Wayne. They just put the spotlight on his life. You get what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody for that. Like he once said, why you worried about what's in my cup? It's in my cup. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. Man, hit that like button if y'all rocking with it. You feel me? Comment, like, subscribe. Like I said, bro. And Happy New Year's to everybody. You feel me? Gravity.